Just remember, FPL is tough, but you are tougher. Hi guys, I'm FPL Nympria and welcome back to the home of FPL videos. It's not been the best game week for me so far and I've only got Nacho left to play as I'm recording this on Monday. So let's take a look at how I got on in blank game week 33 before moving on to discussing game week 34. Martinez conceded 2 goals but did get a save point to make it the same as Sanchez. Nothing fancy though, just 2 points from him. Wondering if it's worth holding him now for the rest of the season. Does have a double game week, little bit to think about there. Veltman came in for a -4 for the suspended Stones, mainly to give me an extra player on the bench in case somebody didn't play. I agonised over this transfer. When I tell you this, guys, I actually agonised over this transfer. I considered Holgate and Rudiger owing to their potential double game week, and I also considered Fofana but got a little bit nervous with the Ramadan comments, so I thought go with a player I felt had a good fixture, would definitely start, and reconsider things again when wildcarding. So Veltman came in because he had Sheffield United, and what a disappointment that was. I wish I had gone Rudiger, I wish I'd gone somebody else, anybody. Well, in fact, that Chelsea clean sheet absolutely killed my rank. It was a nightmare, honestly, and, I really kind of agonised. Should I play Sanchez? Should I play Martinez? Should I play Veltman? Should I play Konza? In the end, it didn't matter. They all did terrible. Cody didn't get his 3rd clean sheet in a row due to a surprise 4-0 winner to Burnley, so 0 points from him. Dallas was a bit of a mad punt from me. He got a goal against United last time out, so I played him for his attack really. Was not expecting a clean sheet, but it was welcomed anyway. Konza conceded the same amount as Martinez, as I just said, but couldn't get the save points as a defender, so just 1 point from him. What an absolute shambles in defence. And to be honest, my midfield was just as terrible. Bruno 3 points, Lingard 2 points, Jota 1 point, Salah the only one as my captain doing anything and getting 18 points towards my team total. That Liverpool game though was horrific to watch, absolutely horrific. I should have been swimming in points with the amount of shots on goal and potential assists that Jota and Salah had. It was agonizing, like literally agonizing. I was like, yes, oh no, like this one's going in, like literally so many shots on target, and it was painful, absolutely painful to watch. And it's that kind of the what could have been, what it could have been if Salah had scored a couple of more or Jota had got a couple of those assists. Like my rank, it could have been season defining for me. It really could have been. So that was a hard watch, I'm not going to lie to you guys. Moving on to my forwards, Harry dropped to my bench with his blank. Many sold for Vardy this game week, and I did seriously consider it myself, mainly because most thought he was out of the cup, and so they thought that he was out injured. And a lot of people also just thought they'd do the switcheroo, go to Vardy and back again. I guess we'll find out tonight if I did the right thing by keeping hold. A little bit nervous. Antonio to Watkins was my other transfer. Watkins got an assist. Not sure what to make of it, but I know it would have hurt my rank if I didn't get him in. So happy to be with the crowd on this one, if not a little boring. And with me recording this Monday daytime with Leicester's game yet to be played this evening, I will wait to see if Nacho can help me out any, though he is captained quite highly, I believe, so he could hurt more than he actually helps me. That means that so far my 3 top scorers for blank game week 33 are Corbin Dallas multi-pass, King Mo running down the wing, and Ollie Watkins. At the moment, that puts me on 40 points, so 36 with my -4. It is a tiny green arrow to 389,000, although I do expect that to drop, to be fair, after this evening's match. Little worried about not having Vardy at this point. Feel like I'm just not being proactive enough with my moves this season and I'm lagging behind a little bit. Yeah, a little bit more about that in just a second when discussing my Game Week 34. Looking ahead to Game Week 34, and this is how I'm currently lining up. This team needed a wildcard 3 weeks ago, let's be honest about it. Yet every week I look at this team, it's passable for the up and coming game week. I don't know what you guys think, but for instance, this week I don't even know who to bench, let alone who I would wildcard in and out, apart from some Leicester players. But then who do I drop for them? I mean, the only person I'm not massively happy with at the moment is Jota. And I can't really afford anyone like Maddison, unfortunately, with him. So I would have to really look at it. In fact, you could even argue it may be a team this week that I could bench boost on. Here's the thing. I was hoping we'd have the schedule for the blank and double game weeks by now. And well, it's looking like we're not going to get that until before game week 35 now, which if the double falls in game week 35, that could be terrible for me because I'll find out the fixtures and then I have to consider when to wildcard and it just could be a right mess. If it is delayed until game week 37, which some people are starting to think that it might be, then having a wildcard in my pocket could turn out to be very useful. I almost think my option to use the wildcard to freshen up my team for a few players has passed. I'm going to be honest with you guys. I mean, it should have happened a couple of game weeks ago. I don't love going without Trent going forward, so that's something I do have in the back of my mind, but he does have United up next, so yes, he could get attack and returns, but kind of hoping that it won't be a clean sheet. Don't know, could still do well. It's a bit of a difficult one, that one. But the problem is always where to free up the funds. Case in point, if I can no longer live without Vardy in my life after seeing him go nuts tonight, then I have to sell Bruno, Son or Salah to fund him, and I'd have to sell the incomer of Watkins for him, and Watkins has a double game week, or I just bite the bullet and I lose Kane to Vardy. And all of this is the same if I want Trent in. I'd have to free up funds from Bruno, Son or Salah to be able to afford him in because I don't have the extra cash anywhere else, unfortunately. So at the moment I may as well hold my wildcard for now and have a little bit of fun with it when the double game weeks decide to fall. Or it could be useful to help my team around a blank game week. I can't even see what transfers to make this week, honestly, except moving Veltman straight on to someone I should have got last game week in Rudiger, Holgate or Fofana. I feel like I could just end up rolling a transfer, which feels odd, having a wildcard and a bench boost in the pocket. I'm not sure. Either way, let me know what you guys think in the comments below, and let me know if you'd wildcard, if you would wildcard, what would you do, or would you bench boost this week? So yes, Nimfam, let me know in the comments below. As always, I love to hear from you guys. At the moment, my captaincy is on Harry Kane. There was some talk he might get rushed back for the Carabao Cup final and not play Sheffield United. I'll have to see how that goes and see what the week's gossip brings. Didn't look up to his best in the Carabao Cup final, but you never know. If not Kane, then Son or Nacho would be my other options for captaincy this game week. Players I think could be worth some consideration for Game Week 34 and beyond are Sigurdsson. Everton, like Villa, have a fixture to be rearranged and Sigurds seems to be getting some starts at the moment. 2 goals in the last 3 game weeks. If he continues to start, he could be a great option at just 6.9 million. And my second is Maddison. Leicester are on fire at the moment. If Maddison continues to get starts, we all know how dangerous he can be on set pieces and corners. So if he starts tonight, he's a serious one to watch for me. And lastly, moving on to the very early trending transfers this week, let's take a look at the players in and out ahead of Game Week 34. Of the goalkeeper, Meslier is the trendiest goalkeeper in with 6,000+ purchases at the time of recording. Edison is the next highest goalkeeper in with over 4,000 buys. Martinez is the most transferred out goalkeeper with 6,000+ sales. The next highest out is Pope, despite his clean sheet in 33, with 3,000+ managers selling on the Burnley man. Of the defenders, Stones is leading the way out after his suspension with 74,000+ sales. The injured Creswell is the second most sold defender this week with over 44,000 managers selling on the West Ham defender. Dallas is the trendiest defender in this game week with 36,000 plus purchases. Chilwell is the second most bought defender with over 22,000 buys. In midfield, Son is still the trendiest midfielder in this week with 49 plus thousand buys. Lingard is still up there as the second most transferred in with over 21,000 purchases. Jota is the most switched out midfielder this week with 33 plus thousand sales. Fernandes is the next highest midfielder sold this week with over 32,000 managers selling on the Man United man. Up front, Lacazette is the trendiest forward out this week owing to injury with 26 plus thousand managers moving on the Arsenal man. Kane is the second most sold forward this week with over 19,000 sales. Iheanacho is still the front runner in the forwards category this week with over 30,000 purchases. He is joined by Kane despite him also being the second most sold player with 26 plus thousand buys. And that's it, you guys. Thanks for watching. Lots of luck for Game Week 34. I hope you enjoyed my new series, the Football Reaction Show. If you did, please let me know in the comments below and I'll do more of them. But for now, please don't forget to check out the sponsors of this video, fantasyfootballfix.com. And before you go, please don't forget to like, subscribe and hit that notification bell. Until next time, Nympria out.